Welcome to Wine and Drag, the podcast show where we talk everything wine and that goes with it. I'm Moani, this is Chris, and Hali'a with me. We have the lovely princess here today.
So excited.
What's up, everybody? Hi.
Before we get into it, because we're really excited.
We're gonna get into it.
Let's open
Cool.
what we're drinking.
I'm gonna start. All right, so I brought this wine because I wanted to drink it after the show for myself.
Right.
It's a celebratory thing. But your favorite color is pink, right?
Yes.
And when you're getting ready, because you're gonna be getting ready for us, right?
Yes.
Full on. You don't
Slam
want
it.
you don't want like a high alcohol thing. You want something light, bubbly, fresh, something that's not gonna weigh you down for the rest of your night. After all, this is a pre-game, right?
Right.
So what I'm gonna bring
excited.
is the grape is Gamay. It's coming from a place called Bouget, Sedan in France. You'll see the color right away.
Oh.
Well, I'll hold it first.
Those bubbles.
But it's like sort of like a dessert wine, fresh, bubbly, fun. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and drink right away.
So why pink? Why did you choose pink?
Pink. I just love pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors.
Oh, hot pink,
Every pink.
light pink. Oh, this is kind of a cool color. Ooh, it smells like grape juice.
Let me smell.
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers.
is-
Cheers, ladies.
Look in the
eyes.
This
Good
is
stares.
7
Really good.
Just like, drink, do your makeup, answer
Oh,
questions.
Right? It tastes like soda. I like it.
Yeah, like strawberry
Like
soda.
grape
Like
soda.
yeah, really
Oh,
good.
strawberry.
It's
Strawberry.
dangerous. Yeah, so he makes
It's
it.
like push me
in
over
a-
the edge, but I'm in for it.
Are you
This is good.
We're here for it. That's what we're here for, right?
Sorry.
wine and?
Wine and.
Yeah, he makes 4,000 cases a year. So not only is it like really cool liquid juice and fairly inexpensive on the shelf, it's probably $20 only.
Wow.
But like, it's very rare too. We're lucky we have any in Hawaii.
And there's only 8%.
Well, you gave it. You
Alcohol.
opened it for the right person.
Yes,
It's
I
very
opened it
rare.
specifically
you know,
for
just
you.
saying.
Okay, is it okay if we start asking
Of
questions?
course, ask away,
Okay,
fire
I know you-
away.
go for it.
Yeah. Well, do you pregame? Do you drink while you're getting ready?
I do. My favorite drink is Jameson.
Oh.
Only real
Question about
ladies
that.
drink Jameson, but
Okay.
wine is my second favorite, yeah. But yeah, I do drink pregame. It helps you get in the mood, gets you comfortable, warm you up for everything, so I do.
Yeah. And you're at Scarlet.
I work at Scarlet Honolulu. I'm the MC and host at Scarlet.
Woo! The superstar.
So how is that? Like, tell us about your experience.
It's amazing. I've been there since they opened, almost five. We're going on 6 years now. I've been there since the beginning. We've been in this pandemic, so it kind of killed the mojo. You know, we haven't done this whole drag thing for almost 9 months now. So other than that, just been surviving, making it happen.
Yeah,
but
you do events? Do you
yes,
do like
I do
private
events, private parties, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, girl funerals, whatever. I'm there. I'm here for it.
I'm here for you. Celebrate. Cheery.
Cheery.
Oh,
Let's
that's
fill it
so
up.
You want to talk about how much you charge, or like does it vary?
It just depends, yeah, depending on what the event is for, who it's for, like.
Okay.
You're almost 2 glasses in and haven't touched your brushes. Are you gonna make
Well,
me? Are you gonna make me?
Well, I'm gonna
answer?
do you after, so
Oh,
let
okay.
me just put a
Ooh.
highlight on while you sit over there, and then you're gonna ask me some
I
questions.
got
You can
this.
keep filling
I
it
got
up.
this.
Oh, cool.
I get that. I got
I am
this.
here for it.
So while you start your makeup,
Okay.
Princess,
Yes.
why that name?
Actually, I started my drag career when I was 18 years old in Las Vegas. And Princess just came from a friend. They're like, "Oh, you're such a princess," and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." It kind of stuck with me. And everybody always said, like, "Why are you just gonna be just Princess?" And I was like, "Well, why not? I mean, queens are so much older. Who doesn't want to be a princess?"
Forever a princess.
Right.
So how did you get into makeup? Like you're self-taught? Or
I started when I first decided to do drags. I kind of like just took off watching TV and looking at different stuff and, you know, making it my own. And then as the years went by, you just got better and better.
nice.
Because, you know, I was kind of nervous to do this after 9 months of not putting makeup on. Girl, I woke up and put this good eyebrow on, girl.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot we could learn from you today.
Yeah,
So for a makeup noob, because my girlfriend doesn't wear any makeup.
good for
What?
her.
Yeah.
I'm bullhead. I have no eyebrows.
So what is that? So what's that?
What is it?
What are you doing right
This
now?
is highlighting powder. So you want to put depth in your face, especially when you're a drag queen, you know. You don't have the right features like your wife or your girlfriend or whatever her name is. Yeah, she has that. If you look at them, they have the forehead, they have it all. They just need light highlighting. But me, I need to like drag it out. So, you know, we
No
gotta
pun
put
intended.
extra. Yeah, of course not.
Drag it out.
Cheers.
Cheers, drag it out.
There's gonna be a lot of cheering.
It is.
Right.
There's
See, you guys
gonna be a lot
started
of
it.
drinking. See, I got it. See, that's you get the fullest class.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you said
that's
your
good.
eyebrows were bolo head.
Yes, I have no
So
eyebrows.
no eyebrows.
Yeah, so I didn't want to come here without it because then you guys wouldn't know what my expressions was. So I didn't want to do that to you guys.
Okay, so what about the rest of the hair though? Let's really get into it. Like how.
Hair-wise, I don't have very much hair. I was born lucky.
Oh.
Maybe that's why my name was supposed to be Princess. I don't know, but yeah, hair on me grows very, very, very rare. And I've been plucking for so many years, like my eyebrows don't want to go back. So during the pandemic, I decided that I would shave it, and just, when you shave stuff, it grows back, right? So I was like, let's shave it, let's do it. It's crazy, but yeah, for a while, I've had no eyebrows and just a thin, thin line of hair.
Well, I mean, on the no eyebrow topic, we have to take a break. Sorry, I apologize. But when we get back, we'll talk more about makeup, her eyebrows, what she uses. Thank you again to Windows Hawaii and Honolulu Star Advertiser. See you when we get back.
Ta-da.
Welcome back to Wine and the Show and podcast, where we talk about wine and everything to do with it. Here we have the wonderful Princess.
Yes.
One name
Princess.
only.
One name only, and none needed.
One name
Queens are
necessary.
older. Just remember that.
So we have Princess. Do we have another persona that you go by? Is there any commonalities, or is it completely different?
Yeah, no, I just kind of, when you've grown into a shell like me as a person, like people, even if you tell them your real name or who you are, they just remember you as Princess. Like everywhere I go to Tamura's and they're like, hey, Princess. And I'm like, girl, I feel low-key like, I don't want you to be seeing me up in Tamura's, girl. You know what I mean? But that's how Hawaii is. Everybody's family oriented, and the personality that you build is what people remember you for. And that's kind of how it stuck with me. So no matter where I go, most people will be like, even when I'm like out of face, someone will come and be like, is that you performing? I'm like, oh God, low-key, no. Yeah, like that. I'm mortified. Yeah, like that. I look horrible right now. How could you?
So you kind of just came into this aspect where you're like, this is who I am, and on stage, off stage, I am Princess.
Yes.
And there's no like different persona. Like, we have drag queens, but do we have drag kings that maybe have different personas,
Most people, to me, honestly, the persona that people have, it's either a life living or it's just a stage living. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you put yourself on the stage, you're living in that light as that person, but then you can also live that in your everyday life as well. You know what I mean? So some people do have two sides of who they are, daytime, nighttime.
How is like the dating and relationships and
dating is fun.
Ooh.
I have had 2 long-term relationships. I'm single at this moment.
Single, ready to mingle.
You know what I mean?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, me, babe. Thank you.
Single, automatic. But being single, I've learned to be self-sufficient, and I got credit, girl. I got credit, I got responsibilities, I live on my own. She's self-sufficient, honey.
And
so,
it's hard to do here in Hawaii.
It's expensive as hell.
Cost of living, but to make it, that means you got some hustle, you got some grind, girl.
I gotta work it out.
All right.
And like what comes with like dating or just in general the word drag or drag queen? Do you feel like there are some things that are said about the community that aren't true, or just like gravity, it's normal, oh, drag queen, they do this, or drag queen, they do that?
I don't know. For me, as a person that does it, like I see people that, because we live in Hawaii, and there's people that think drag is just a simple little smoky eye and a little something, but drag is what you perceive it to be. Most people think that it's just that. I think drag is over the top. Like you need to be like highlighted and contoured, and those lashes need to be like to here. Like you have to see spider legs in your eyes so that you know that you're drag. You know what I mean? It puts you in that mindset. But some people, they see it differently.
So for somebody that's never actually attended a show but wants to,
why did you not?
I know. No, I'm shamed. I'm shamed.
Oh my
she's
goodness.
gonna.
Why are you shamed for?
I want to go.
You know my favorite thing
go.
when I'm at Scarlet, I like shame straight people.
So
it's
what?
my favorite.
So what, like,
Free.
Yeah, I
what
bring them
advice
up and let them have.
would you give to somebody that wants to go? Because I'm super.
Jesus,
I grew up playing volleyball. Like I get, like.
Right? Then why would you be scared? They
I'm not
they
scared at
perform
all.
for you on the volleyball court all the time.
I'm nervous. I'm ashamed because I didn't go, and I want to go. I want to go.
Don't be ashamed.
So like,
but
what would you
should.
tell a first timer
First
going in?
timer.
Like,
Come with your girlfriend because you don't want to be scored. Because sometimes
Yes.
it's scory when you go. The gay community can be very aggressive sometimes. So come with your girlfriend and be like, that's my girl. And if not, go with your biggest Mahu friend and say that's your girlfriend so that she protects you, and then you're okay.
Exactly.
Then you make it right through, and then you watch the show. Make sure you tip me $100, and then you're good.
Or wine?
Or wine. I'll take
Okay.
the whole bottle.
If you think about it, if you
Especially
go to
this one.
Scarlet, you get to see her, but it's such a, I mean, I went there a couple of times with my good friends, and one of my best friends, Ross, we used to go all the time. It is so much fun, the energy, not just with the show and the other drag queens, but it's just that energy and the ambiance that comes with it that you really have to experience for yourself.
And you automatically have that presence. Like as soon as you walked in the room, we all got excited and we all lit up. And that's the kind of energy you feel when you go to a drag queen show.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it just carries through and it excites you, and that's the kind of experience you want.
Right. It's all about the excitement. You know what I mean? Every time I put this on, it's like, you know, when you pay the clown to come to the party, you gotta pay $500. You gotta get right. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to see a hideous clown at the party. I'm just saying. But that's how it is, you
Can
know?
you please dress him up as a clown?
Of course, if I finish my clown face, I will hook him up
We're
with
going
his.
to take a quick break. You guys are going to see Chris just have a little bit of glam in there. We'll be back. We want to
So
thank
stoked.
Windows Hawaii and also the Honolulu Star advertiser.
See you later.
Cheering.
Welcome back to Wine and Drag, the podcast that we talk everything wine and that goes with it. We have the amazing princess with us.
Hi.
She's just doing a little bit more to her, you know,
Yeah, what are you
beat
doing?
out
Just
there.
winging it?
I'm adding a little bit of liner. I was gonna put some on him, but we didn't have time, so we're gonna go back to you in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do you.
But we have this little liner, you know, because you have to accentuate the eye. You want to whip it out and give you that little extra, because, you know,
Whip it
you
out.
have these, see though, you want to wear this kind of
Oh.
lashes?
Oh.
This is good lashes.
So the idea
But
is to get
yeah, the idea is to make it like more wide and open up the eye and accentuate the look of the eye. So I just add a little bit of this liquid liner here.
So what's the sequence? Because obviously, like you did some work before you came in, right? Because
Right,
it
I
takes-
have to, because
So
it would
how long does it normally take?
Okay, really, really from start to beginning. As for me personally, it takes, because I don't have eyebrows and I don't have a beard or mustache, so that's easy. But it get right through it takes me about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, and it's only because I'm a perfectionist. And some people, especially makeup artists or people that do makeup, they look at makeup as a craft and creating. Because some people can be really like not that
Right, they
like
just
you know
throw it
attractive, and then boom, they put that makeup on, and girl, you're like, whoa, who are you? That's the magic of makeup. You know, that's what we do as drag.
So when you go into work, or can you recognize your coworkers, or do people recognize you without makeup on?
Yeah, they do. And then when they do, it's very like weird, because they kind of like sit there and they look into it. And
Do
then,
I
and
know
then you see them, they're
you?
on the phone, they're like this. They're like, I think that it's her. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I know it's coming. You know what I mean? Like the inevitable, someone's sitting there and they're just like girl fanning. And I'm like, it's always a thing, you know, especially in the world of drag. People look up to you in the community. People look up to you and who you are in our community. So I get a lot of people that come and like make me feel like I'm Michael Jackson. You know, they're like ready to cry, and I'm just like, oh, I love. The heart is beautiful, my love. I'm here for it. Cheers to that.
Cheering.
Cheers.
Here we
Yeah.
That
go.
wine, honey.
So much love.
Yeah.
You have
all
a
the
full
love.
glass.
Yeah, we want.
Yes, that is a
That's
true
how you
lady.
drink wine, honey. I told you I drink Jameson.
She needs a refill.
Okay,
Chuck
I'll get
driver.
you that. Maybe we should go to some red wine too. I brought,
Yeah.
just really quickly, Stag's Leap Wine Cellar is one of my favorite properties. It's one of the most important properties in terms of California.
Nice.
It is their Artemis bottling, named after the
Artemis.
Greek goddess of the hunt.
Great
you know-
Artemis, was that his name? Great Artemis?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
good.
you know you're always on the prowl, right?
Right.
God,
We don't need to
yes.
open that. We got to finish this first. I think we
She's
can-
always on the prowl. Look at her, honey. Skim tea. Oh,
So going backstage, there's like 10 performers.
yeah, there's a lot of us, you know, and then it helps when they're skinnier, you know, because then there's more room. Because when you're big like me and there's 10 of you, that's not a lot of room for everyone, you know? Yeah, so I come extra early, so I don't have to deal with them, you know. I just get my own space, and then, you know, I do what I have to. And then you got to put that wig on, you know, you got to put all of that extra stuff on. It's a lot, you know. I tell people, you know, when you watch a drag show, appreciate the value that it takes to be back there and take literally 3 minute song, and you have less than a minute, 2 minutes to change into your next look, and a new wig and a new shoes and a new everything. It's a lot. It's complicated. I mean, being a girl is probably a lot, but
is
being
a
a
lot.
girl boy is a lot more. You know what I mean?
Manny and I have been in pageants, and so we kind of know
I can
like
tell.
what
Look
it's
at you
like
guys.
to go through that process. But to go through every night and have to really be an artist and a performer and really flaunt what you like that takes a lot of courage, man.
A lot of respect, but I'm gonna have to hold off a little bit for this conversation. We have to actually shoot it over to Chandra. She has the cocktail of the week. We'll see you guys when we get back.
Thanks, guys. So this week, our cocktail of the week is the Pride Cup. And we're going to be creating some beautiful layers in our glass to represent the LGBTQ community. So we're going to start off with our red color first. So this is going to be our pomegranate juice. I'm going to add that right on the bottom of the glass. We're going to fill it up with ice so that we can create those beautiful layers. Our next round of ingredients will include a little bit of fresh pineapple juice, some lemon sour, and a touch of lily foy, just to give it a little extra acid. The rum I'm going to be using in this is the Kula toasted coconut rum, made right in Kula, Maui. And they actually take toasted coconut and infuse it into the rum, so it has a beautiful, warm flavor. Give this a quick shake. We're gonna strain this over our pomegranate layer. Add a little bit of a hint of green with some fresh mint in a layer. Crushed ice, and to top it all off, we're gonna finish it off with some butterfly pea infused Roku gin. So here we have our Pride Cup. Cheers.
Welcome back to Wine and, where we talk about wine and drag today. We have the beautiful princess. Okay, so let's carry on this conversation.
Okay.
Oh, but also thank you to Sandra for the cocktail of the week.
Thank you,
We got too
Sandra.
excited. We got too
Right?
excited.
She was
Saturday.
cocktailing that.
So are you a part of a house? I know they have like different house names. And can you tell a little bit of how you got into the house?
Yes, so I am a part of the House of the Lemoore. My mother was Kawi Lemoore. She recently passed away, and we lost her. But the house thing is basically a foundation for you as a trans or gay or an individual in the gay community. It gives support and encouragement from someone other than your family, because sometimes people can't find love and respect from their own family. That's when you reach out and you find a drag family. You know what I mean? So the drag family for me was being able to open up and be accepted from someone that kind of got where I was coming from. You know what I mean?
What do you think are some of the misconceptions that people have about the drag community or just the LGBT community in general?
Well, a lot of people think that they know a lot about trans people and what happens. And it's a very touchy situation because it's a lot now. You know, before it was just gay. You know, now there's transgender, there's, you know, F to M, there's M to F, you know, there's all these different terminologies now. But I still think it's a community. It's a thing. Gay people are very colorful, beautiful, you know, happy. You know, that's the one thing I appreciate with my people and my community of people, is that we have a brighter look on, you know, life and how life is perceived from people.
And what about Bruce Jenner, right? That was a huge,
Caitlyn.
Yeah, she was P. I lived for that. I'm a follower. No, I'm a follower to each person, you know, and everyone has their right and platform to put what they see and how they perceive things, you know. And I appreciate the door that was open on behalf of that, you know. And there's a lot more work that needs to be done, because people don't see that it's just more than just what one person thinks. It's more than just what one group of people think. It's a whole, you know, a hui, all of us, like a family, you know. It's just like that.
But
know?
it must make it easier when people of that nature, that celebrity, that huge, like come out
Open
and
doors like that. Yeah,
right.
it is.
And so how does your journey happen? Because now you are that person
Right.
for so many other people.
I had
right?
to deal like with my name change because I changed my name legally. I changed my sex marker on my ID as well, so it doesn't have an M anymore.
Congratulations.
And my name is legally Chantal Leilani Hokulani Torres. And it was a lot of hurdles that I had to get through to be comfortable in the situation, because being like this and being called by your male name and have to like go to the doctors and they're, you know, they come in the fitting room and they're like, oh, we're looking for, and you know, you're not gonna stand up because I'm like, girl, bitch, wait till you, excuse my language. So wait till you walk away, then I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna be like, okay, girl, this is, now I'm gonna walk up to you and say, you called me. But you know, I was like, you know, sometimes a lot of just the respect, you know, even if I didn't change my name on paper, just for someone to respect me for what I am, you know, like Halloween, I went in the store and I had my ensemble on, right?
Yes.
And the lady was like, excuse me, sir, where did you get that air freshener from? And I was like, luckily it's Halloween. And she probably thinks this is my costume. So I'm gonna excuse her for today. And I was like, they have no more, sir. Have a nice day.
You're gonna have a lot of tolerance.
Yeah, you just have to embrace it and just take it, because people don't know better, you know?
Do you feel like here in Hawaii, because you said you've been in Vegas and you've been to different places, do you think here in Hawaii we have a little bit more acceptance and inclusion?
Oh, way more acceptance.
The lost spirit,
Yeah.
maybe?
I mean, the acceptance is more here, and then the portraying of drag and stuff is a lot more accepted here. In the mainland, they're like just confused. They're like, you know, and then you're like, oh yeah, but do you know that I'm a dude? And they're like, well, what? Right. And then I'm like, oh, see, like in Hawaii, they're like, oh, that's my cousin Shimahu. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. That's how it is. They're like, oh yeah, you get that one cousin. Oh yeah, Shimahu. That's kind of how it is.
Oh,
That's very Hawaii.
Do you get to dance with RuPaul or any of the?
Because you're a celebrity yourself.
I'll cut you guys off just for a second. We're gonna go into the extended version on YouTube, so check us out. But thank you so much, Princess.
Yes, thank you
That
guys
was
for having me. I appreciate it.
awesome.
Let's do one more cheers
Yes,
before
one
we
more
end
cheers.
this. Cheers.
Such
In
an
the extended
inspiration.
version, we're gonna have her full makeup done, and maybe even Chris. We'll see. But definitely check out Windows Hawaii and the Honolulu Star Advertiser. And that's all. Aloha. Talk about the wine and talk about the wine, Talk about the wine and talk about the wine,
Welcome to Wine and Drag, the extended version on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing and hitting the like button. Just be sure to send it and make sure your friends do the same. We are here with Princess.
Hi, everyone.
So
Yes.
when we cut, we were talking about RuPaul and working with either himself or some of the people that were on his TV show. Have you tell us about it? What's the tea?
Actually, I've been fortunate enough to have met a bunch of RuPaul Drag Race people through Scarlet Honolulu. They feature RuPaul Drag Race people every weekend that we have a show at our at Scarlet. So I was fortunate to meet like Jujubee, Eureka, Willem, Detox. I met many of them. It was super amazing. Lots of fun. You know, get to meet people from out of Hawaii and sharing their experience in the world of drag and what they do. It was amazing. And I think it's cool because a lot of us, we perceive people through TV and what we see. And when you get to really meet them in person, it's kind of like, oh, wow, it's, you know, I wouldn't think you were like that. You know, I didn't think you would be that person.
They're cool, they're inclusive, they're like...
And interactive, we go beach, we go hit it, we hang out,
Wow.
skydive, we do it all, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know that we hit a little bit of like the whole dating scene, but what is it like? I mean, I've gone to Scarlet and I've seen drag queens with just men, and then I've seen drag queens with other drag queens or drag queens with women. So how does the whole dating world work?
Wow. For me personally.
And what do you prefer?
I was able to, okay, so my last relationship was for 4 years. I now am 2 years single. And I was in a relationship with a female that lives as a male. So outside physically looks male, but is actually a female. So I was in a straight relationship for about 4.5 years, 5 years, yeah. And then prior to that, I was with a military man for another 4 years. So I've did both sides. I haven't done the drag on drag thing because that's not my thing, but I tried a little bit of both sides. So it's a thing. People, nowadays it's more accepted and there's more there's more stuff that's going on in the trans community it's different now. Like F to M's where they look totally male, but inside they're female. It's a thing, you know, and a lot of people don't understand it, but we just want to look the way we want to look, and you love who you want to love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Love is
So
love.
I don't understand it, and I get confused with pronouns a lot. And like, this is coming from somebody that I want to be the nicest human being on earth. I never ever want to intentionally hurt anybody.
Right.
So like, maybe could you teach somebody like me like proper pronouns or how I'm supposed to address somebody, and maybe is it just about respect? Is it uncomfortable to ask like, hey, princess, like what can I, like, we're friends now, right? We're like best friends now. What do I?
Oh, that's aggressive.
Yeah, like what do I call
See,
you?
look at him
No,
cheering to that.
Hey,
But I'm all right with that.
the
You know
wine.
what I'm saying?
Who
Right?
brought
You
the
brought the
wine?
wine.
Who brought the
I'm
wine?
not saying not to. Don't make me put that lipstick on you. Okay?
Dude, come on, Chris.
But like, so explain that, because
Well,
I
see,
don't
I
want
don't-
to ever.
I
ever
honestly
hurt
feel
anybody.
like I think a lot of people, if you have respect, then you should know the boundaries of what you can and cannot or shouldn't say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, out of respect for someone, you're not just gonna come and say, oh, where you hide your bottle, or oh, what you wearing? You wearing one bra, or you get tits, or like, you know, all these
No,
kind of
not
things.
at
You
all.
know, that's the kind of common sense stuff. You're not gonna just come up to somebody and ask them one question like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you're interested to know, maybe, you know, get to know them first, and you know, talk story and understand the lifestyle and the living before you want to know all the secret stuff or the hard stuff. You know, like what do you do this or how do you do that? Same way human beings do. We all do it the same. It's just my life is a little different from hers and yours, but we're all human.
I love that.
Love is love, and we're all
Yes,
human.
ma'am. I say
Cheers to that.
cheers to that.
Oh,
Oh,
that
wow.
was his cheers.
He's not over here.
Look, you get competition now, princess.
I gotta keep him on his toes. You know, I told him before we started this, be ready, because
Yeah.
I'm ready, honey.
She's ready. Okay, so tell us, how's your makeup going?
I don't know how to look.
You look great all the time.
Oh yeah.
Just a
When you
quick
first walked
smoky
in.
eye, you know, just a little bit.
Is this a common look that you go for? Or you always try something different?
Well, when you have a short time constraint, this is where you go. You go to a smoky eye, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to do something that's going to take you over the top. Because if I could show you pictures of me taking that hour and a half, 2 hours to paint,
What is your makeup of choice?
A makeup of choice, honestly, I feel like name brand is like just a myth. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Some stuff is from Longs. You know, some stuff is from Walmart. You know, don't be that girl and be like, oh, I only use the best, because you know what? Sometimes the best is from Longs.
Is a drugstore,
Period.
yes.
Yeah, like
There's
foundation.
lip liners I've used,
all of that.
Longs the whole way, yes.
And people are like, really? They're like, how do you? And I'm like, yeah, because you know, it's okay if you can use name brand or if you can afford it, because it's really expensive. But at the same time, you can make something really cheap look really expensive. And it all could have came from Walmart.
Going into expensive, I know that, I mean, your guys' outfits can get pretty pricey, especially if you are running in, you know, Universal Show Queen, or just even doing the, you know, normal night at Scarlet. So walk us through your costumes, prices
This was
you
my
want
USQ
to.
year. I was supposed to run Universal Show Queen this year. Before the pandemic, yes. I spent almost $25,000 to run the pageant. And it didn't happen, but it's gonna happen for me one day. I do have a crown. I am a former queen of all queens here in Hawaii, an ultimate panache also. So I have a few titles and crowns in the pageant world.
Oh,
Yeah, pageants is a lot of work.
It
It's
is.
like drags. I mean, costume-wise, a lot of people that perfect what they do in drags, you're gonna see costumes, you're gonna see looks, you're gonna see to detail. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is for me when I see people that do drags. It's like, you know, you're gonna put that out, and then you're gonna spend $100, $200 on one costume. I mean, you can walk out of Macy's, girl, because you fit everything in Macy's, girl. I could never find anything in Macy's. I'd have to sew 2 dresses together just to wear that today.
So everything's very customized,
Yes.
personalized. What about the shoes? Like, how high do you go?
Oh, the shoes. Okay, so that's another thing. The shoes is, you know, I get my shoes online because I don't fit 9.5. I fit 7. No, I'm kidding. It's 12.
okay.
It's a size 12. But you know what? It's okay. It's big feet is all right. And people gotta embrace their big feet.
do.
And you know, I go to Torrance. Torrance makes plus size shoes for big girls. Make your feet look tiny. Just get that. That's how it works. But shoes, yeah, comfortable is always key. Period. In the
when you-
world of drag, I stand in Scarlet from 7 o'clock till 2 in the morning in high heels, with lashes on and full face and have to hold it through the whole night and look together.
Do you put like anything in like the inserts in your heels? Like,
Oh
do you
no!
oh no!
I try to use stuff that is very like comfortable to the feet. So wide is always your friend. You know, you don't get the 9 slim. You get the 9 wide, girl, so that you're not busting your can of biscuits on your toe. You know,
You don't
period.
break your ankle.
Yeah, no.
Because it's an actual performance. Like you're moving, you're doing like it's a thing, right?
Do you have a
Pretty comfortable.
favorite singer that you like to, incorporate into your shows, even if you're not hosting or you're performing?
I'm actually the ghetto girl. I'm from Moani, so I live the ghetto life. You know, I like Nicki Minaj. I'm here for her. And what is her name? Megan Stallion. I love her. She's killing the game right now. But yeah, I like to do fun stuff, stuff that is very interactive with people and enjoyable.
Oh.
Gotta have that hip hop.
Yes, I love hip hop.
I heard you doing the.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
I'm like trying to like, I don't know.
What do you think of Lizzo?
I love Lizzo. She's my favorite fat girl.
Yeah.
What is
some
your
people
favorite
gotta
song?
embrace, I'll be honest, when you're a big girl, sitting in the company of half-sized people, because I'm a big girl, honey, you gotta embrace that, girl. We're all skinny. That's how I feel.
Yes.
If you want to be fat, go ahead and be fat. But if you're okay and you embrace your beauty, it don't matter how big you are, honey.
love that.
You just gotta live comfortable in your skin.
I just saw a video of her actually saying that, her being fat and black maybe got her some attention, but really her music is good. And her as a person is even greater. So now she can showcase that aspect of her, which is even more beautiful.
Well,
Right.
even her confidence that she just exudes on the screen and in her shows and when she's dancing, like she's just out there and she don't care.
Right.
That's
I hate to
amazing.
get into this, but are we gonna put lipstick on Chris?
Yes.
That's why I was so quiet.
I
That's why I was
She
so
has very
quiet. I
little
was like,
lips, but let me try to see what color I have.
Maybe we can do like a gloss.
I don't have nice lips.
Yeah, let me see.
Give him a
Just
little
the
lesson.
bottom one is nice. The top one is tiny.
Hey, be honest, right?
I am.
We're honest.
You see, I
right?
drew
Yeah.
mine over the rainbow just so I look like I had lips. So you know what's up.
Transparent.
This is the thing. This is what's happening.
This is happening.
Okay.
This is happening.
We'll put this nice. Look at this.
This is
It's
very
the same
monumental
color,
moment.
and it's brand new. Look, Jeffree Star. Here,
Ooh.
bring it.
Jeffree
it.
Star.
Yeah, wipe your lips dry. We don't want it to be smudged. There you go. I don't want it on your glass.
Okay.
Okra. You gotta okra. Try it.
Try go. Try go.
You're already putting lipstick on me. Don't embarrass me more,
Come
okay?
on, stop it. Be nice. Play fair. Play fair.
I'm playing. Okay.
It's
Don't
grab.
tap.
It's
Don't
grab.
dab.
Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah, don't-
happening,
you don't
guys.
Dab right now. You wait till we're done.
Dab.
Okay.
Okay, now just
You
rub
say
it
it.
together. The top to the bottom, yeah. Oh, look, already. You look like Mulan. Beautiful. From Mulan.
Wait, you have to
look,
show
you get shiny lips like diamonds.
Look at that glitter. So we're talking about Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star, look, it's beautiful. And your teeth look super white now. Look,
Right.
That's true.
It matches the wine.
Come on, lady.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So talking about Jeffree Star, and this is the extended version on YouTube. He is a YouTube
Is it?
sensation. How do you feel about Jeffree Star? How do you feel about the brand that he's, created? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think that everyone is entitled to their own stupidness, and some people make mistakes, and I'm not, I'm just saying as a person that it's just my opinion, and some people make mistakes, and that's all right, because we all make mistakes, and I support. Look, I have his mirror, his lip gloss,
Yes.
just support, period. But some people don't use their platform for the right reasons sometimes, I think, and it's sad, especially for someone that is in the same category as them, and feeling the same way. But I appreciate the struggle and the fight for, to be relevant, because that's what it's all about nowadays.
Do you,
to stay
do you
relevant.
see that a lot, though, within the community, how people do sometimes use or take the platform that they have and use it in a negative way?
I don't think anybody does it in a negative way.
Okay.
I think people do it in an before you think before what you say. I feel that that's the key. It's not that they make it look bad or they do it in a wrong fashion, because at the end of the day, you're gonna look stupid, and that's your choice, and no one has to tell you that. You should just know it. So the choices that you make and how you portray it, that's really what it's all about. You know what I mean? Just be true to yourself, be true to what you believe in, and if you're gonna be true to it and stick to it, like, right, look, your lips beautiful.
You better own that.
I don't need to whiten
Own
my
that
teeth
shit.
anymore.
But that's, you know,
You gotta
that's the
show
way it
the
is.
viewers.
Yeah, do you show them?
I
that?
love that color, by the way. It's like
Yeah, it's a
red
poppy.
with a shimmer of orange.
I'm gonna just believe you. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
trust you.
It's
Should
like
we
Princess
put
Poppy.
blush?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's
me
do
look
just like one more. Just one more.
just the slightest.
And then she'll do her lashes.
Yeah, we're gonna stamp some lashes on because my lashes like super long.
Yeah.
Put
And
it
we need
long.
to see this.
I know.
Put it
Man,
on.
those are long hair.
How you
Oh,
like
is
it?
there a duct tape myth?
Is there duct tape? Duct tape is a thing. I mean, personally, I think duct tape and like any type of adhesive is very not well for your private parts because it's just not comfortable. I mean, people use it because they want to have that real, you know, like
works.
that real vagina look, you know. And I'm alright with it, but like, hey, girl, don't.
So what is the
Don't hurt
preferred method?
yourself.
Can I
The
ask?
preferred method?
What's the preferred
Is
method
the right
for?
panty, my love.
Really? It's no tuck, twist, nothing?
Yeah, no, a good old good panty girl will get you right together, honey.
Did you hear that, Chris?
Yeah.
Right
For the next
panty.
time I'm.
Right.
Can
Bring
I
your
actually?
pretty-
Can
Smile.
I?
You're gonna make big
Okay.
smile.
Wait, you were gonna say something about bring your pretty face?
Yeah, bring your
Okay,
pretty face.
okay.
Here.
Compliments work.
So awesome.
Compliments
Look
work.
at that. You got good skin.
Oh yeah? Do I
It's
really?
an Asian glow.
Excuse you, girl.
Chris, if you have a daughter, let's snap a picture and see,
Right.
you know, one day
Look
if
at
you
you,
have a daughter.
My girlfriend is much better looking than I am. And I
That's
hope,
good.
yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God. You just call me pretty.
I know, but she said
Oh,
she's
my
prettier.
God.
I thank God.
Okay, tell us about your
You're gonna
lashes.
be my daughter, Princess Poppy. Too.
Can I do a, can I do a guest
Princess
star?
Poppy.
Can I do a
Of
guest
course.
appearance?
Yes.
For real?
You will be my drag daughter. We'll turn it out. I'm taking him.
Can I just say, being a drag daughter is actually a really big thing.
Yeah.
Can you show us your tattoo again?
Sure. This is my Lemoore, my mother's tattoo.
So in that relation, she would be your mother, and
And then I will
And you
put
were
you in
her
the
drag
back daughter
daughter.
queen. Yeah. Yeah, I was her daughter.
so that is a big deal.
Yeah,
that's
it
a
is.
huge deal.
It is.
Okay, well, I hate to rush, but we are almost out of time for this show, and those
Let me
lashes.
put the lashes on. Okay.
I mean, can we just? I mean, look at it.
Let me just get them going. Hold on. Right.
Bretman Rock.
Bourbon Rock, I love
That's
That's a
what he
him.
Hawaii
does.
boy, right?
He's my favorite Filipino Hawaii boy. And he has nice plants in his yard. And I love that. Because I'm a plant girl too. You know, I have fishes, plants, birds, 5 dogs, you know.
Oh,
Really?
let's do.
I'm the Hawaii Humane Society. But, you know, through this pandemic, you have to find things to do because it's very boring. And, you know, sometimes you just got to find stuff that you would never thought you were going to be into and make it work. Okay.
How do I look,
I'm
though?
almost done. You look beautiful.
Yeah?
I can't put lashes on you because you're going to look better than me. I don't want to do that. Okay, wait, let me put this glue
I know
on,
we're gonna
okay?
go a little bit over, but is it okay? I just
Yeah.
want to see your final look.
So I'm
Sorry,
going to put
guys.
this
Yeah.
lash on so you guys can
Yes.
see me.
You're really. Thanks so much for being here. I know.
Well,
we're
thank
not
you guys
trying
for
to end it now,
having me
but-
because, you know, I was a little bit low-key nervous because I was like, you know, when the night called, he was like, you know, you just got to do this. And I was like, oh, put a drag on? I'm good. I'm there for it. Then he's like, no, but can you like put your makeup on? I was like, wait, what?
What?
I was
Come
like,
again?
okay.
But just being an inspiration for the community and being
Ooh.
so. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Look at
Great
how
having
much, like, the lashes just brings it all.
Oh,
Oh,
look.
and the she.
Stop
Cut
blowing.
you off. Cut you off.
You're blowing over here. Look, you stop. Oh, you so
I just
down.
wanted to purse my lips. I'm sorry.
If you wanted the lashes, you should have just said so. Jesus, take the wheel. Hold on.
Just take the wheel, like
Hold
Carrie
on.
Underwood for sure.
There, look. See, look. Ooh, look.
Ooh,
5 thank yous, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Push
and
her
you
up.
just use your finger. You don't use like a
Yeah,
tweezer,
no need.
anything.
No need.
Yeah, your hand is on tweezer.
Your fingers.
Yeah, finger's your friend.
Well, my fingers aren't that gifted, so I go tweezers. But you need to teach me how.
Yeah, girl, it's that easy.
Now you have.
Oh,
now
wow.
you have 3
I
drag
can't believe how
daughters.
fast that went.
Yeah, just a quick 1, 2, hee-ho, and here we go. Look.
Hee-ho.
Damn. Final.
Look, hello. Okay. This is
Oh
pretty
my
good for like 8 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
That, yes.
low
Well,
key.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Princess, for being a
Thank
part
you
of
guys
our
for
show.
letting me be on
And
your
thank
guys'
you guys
show.
for subscribing and liking our YouTube channel. Special thanks to Windows Hawaii and the Honolulu Star Advertiser. And of course, Saks Fifth Avenue in International Marketplace in Waikiki for styling a shop. Oh, ooh, I can't even talk. I'm that
How
excited.
beautiful.
And with the Boozer Princess. But thank you guys, and we'll see you later.
Thanks.
Yes,
Thanks,
cheers, guys.
Princess.
One last
Cheers.
cheers. Thank you, guys.
Talk